Philip, you never cease to amaze me. I didn't know that was coming.
He's full of surprises.
He truly is. He truly is, and I wish Philip all the success in the world that he deserves. I have a little concern. I hope that it's not contagious, being a past president of VACo. Our good friend Donald Hart traveled so much around the country, some 40 to 60,000 miles, I'm not sure. But I'm not sure that he's ever recovered from it. I stopped up in his county when we took a little tour around through Maryland and came back down the Virginia Bridge and Tunnel, and stopped and inquired of, my Teresa wanted to shop a little bit, and I stopped and inquired of, oh, I bet you know Donald Hart. Oh, she said, that's the fellow that sleeps in his car with his backpack. Evidently it's taken him a while to adjust, but he traveled to every county in that year while he was president. And Philip, I hope that you don't have any effects like that. Thank you all so much. I'm very proud and very honored to stand before you as the 2011 president of this marvelous organization. I remember when I came here, my first visit to the VACo, and somewhere in your mind, and maybe you do that too, the VACo is kind of part of the homestead in one sense. It's kind of like the reunion or coming back home. And I have met so many people that I care so much about and love, and it's important. Important to me. I am Bob Adkins, and I'm a native of Wise County, a product of that county. My family were coal miners. My father and father before him, coal hadn't really been discovered in Wise County much, and my grandfather wore a few hats. Early on, around the turn of the century, he was appointed a deputy sheriff in Wise County, and he did that duty horseback. So my roots go back a long way. My lovely wife, Teresa, please stand. She is the driving force behind me. I lost my wife, and she lost her battle to cancer some 15, 16 years ago. And then Teresa came into my life 12 years ago, full time. And it's been a good trip. She's absolutely a delight, and she's the best person I know. When Teresa and I married, Teresa had never been married, and she didn't have children, family, and the responsibility that she has now, that she's a great grandmother. I have 2 children. They live in Charlotte, and a son and a daughter. And I have 2 granddaughters. One of them now has 2 little girls and a little boy that's 5 months old. So Teresa has a real purpose in life now to be a grandmother that she never had opportunity before. I operated a small business, to tell you a little about myself. I operated a small business on Main Street in Wise for 41 years. It was a good business. It was good to me and my family. I retired from that after my wife lost her battle to cancer. And I turned that business over to my son. I wear a lot of hats in my community. One of the most important things to me outside of family is my church. And Teresa and I partner in a lot of things. Missions, it's very important to us. We've traveled foreign countries to do building and to do work with Habitat in New Zealand, to do work in Europe with the Virginia Baptist Association's guidance. It's interesting, and I'm sure that all of you supervisors sitting out there today wear a lot of hats just like I do in my community. You're called on for a lot of things. We work at the food booth at the high school and college football games when it permits. We do the county fair, all sorts of things. My Teresa had a little battle at the county fair with the steps this summer. She slipped and broke a foot, but she's recovering nicely. I was sworn in to the Board of Supervisors just about 15 years ago right now, and it's been a good trip. I've served as chairman a couple of times, and we've had a marvelous board, and it's been good. That, to me, is not a political duty. I look at it as a mission, and I hope to continue as long as my health is good and Teresa ascertains whether I have smart enough to continue on. When you get my age, and I'm 76, when you get my age, sometimes things slip a little bit. But with Teresa's guidance, I'll hang in as long as I can. I'm almost used to people saying to me now, I certainly do like your dog. I've only had one of those comments at VACo this time. But I'm getting used to it. There's a couple of years difference in our age.